Hey everyone, my name is Taylor Forbes. I'm the International Admissions Coordinator here at East Tennessee State University. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'll also let Caleb introduce himself.
Hi everyone, my name is Caleb Bennett. I'm the Associate Director for Admissions here at ETSU. Glad to have you.
Yeah, so we're excited that you joined us this morning, or if you're watching this through the email link that we sent out. We're really excited that you've been accepted to ETSU. We really hope to see you in the spring and in January at our International Welcome event. And today I'm really just going to talk about some of the next steps. So this presentation is for students who have already been admitted to the university. They are either working on their I-20 or they've already received their I-20, and maybe now you're starting to think about your visa interview and how that's going to go, or maybe you've even already received your visa. So that's even more exciting. But on a few different things, this presentation is really for students who are looking for their next steps. Maybe they should have already been admitted. Maybe you already have your I-20. You may have already received your visa. So just depending on where you're at in that stage, a lot of this stuff will be relevant to you, and you'll be able to take it and kind of have a roadmap of where you need to go next. So I'll talk about Goldlink, how to request your I-20 if you've not done so already. We'll talk about housing information and how to apply for housing. We'll touch on immunizations, student resources available to you. And then I'm going to spend a little bit of time on why ETSU and just give you some more context and background and information about the university, what we have going on here, and just more information for you to know about our university. And then I'm going to finish off by telling you how you can stay connected, how you can ask questions if you have questions after this presentation is over. If you do have questions during the presentation, you're welcome to put those in the comment section, and we'll be happy to answer those at the very end. So Goldlink is our student portal, and that is where you can do everything from view your holds, register for classes. You can even pay for school on Goldlink. And so it's really important for you to activate it if you've not done so already. And to activate, all you need to do is go to etsu.edu/activate. It will ask for your e-number, your date of birth, and there will be a spot for a social security number, but you don't have to put that. It won't require you to do that. So as long as you have your e-number and your date of birth, you should be able to activate your Goldlink. And when you do that, it's also going to activate your ETSU email, which is really important for you to start checking now, because different offices around ETSU will start communicating with you through your ETSU email, whether that's your advisor or it's just new updates from our campus leadership. So it's really important for you to activate your Goldlink and your ETSU email. If you've not already requested your email, you can do that, but please do it before December 1st. That is our deadline to have all of your documents in. So if you are not sure how to do that, check your email. We've sent you a couple of links on how to request your I-20 and a link for your I-20 form. So once you click that form, just fill out the information. There will be a spot where you can upload your financial documents. If you have trouble with that, let us know. You can also email those to etsu.edu/ISSS. And we've got lots more information on our website at etsu.edu/international. If you have trouble, you have questions, or you just want to check out our website, please go and visit that. Scholarships, I always get lots of questions about scholarships. The three I really wanted to touch on were the International Merit Scholarship first, and that you should have received emailed information about that with the amount of merit scholarship we were able to award you. If you have questions about why you received the amount you did, or maybe you haven't seen the email of us notifying you about the International Merit Scholarship, let us know, and we can look up your account and let you know what's going on. The Creative Arts Scholarship, that's another really neat opportunity for our students who are interested in any of our creative arts programs. If you've not already applied for that, please do so as soon as possible. That scholarship is worth about $19,000, which it will get you to the in-state rate, so you'll be paying the same amount of money as someone who lives here in Tennessee. But please apply for that, as soon as possible if you can. That way you've got plenty of time to plan that into your budget and and get your application in and all of that kind of stuff. Departmental scholarships, that was the last one I wanted to talk about. There are scholarships that are available through, any of our academic departments on campus. So depending on your major will really depend on what kind of departmental scholarships are available to you. But you can see a full list of that, and you can learn more information about the Creative Arts Scholarship at etsu.edu/scholarships. We do have a cost estimator available to you, and this is a really neat resource that it's still pretty new on campus, but we're excited about it. It's just etsu.edu/estimator, and it's going to take you to a website like this. And on the website, you can put in how many credit hours you're planning to take. Most undergraduate students, we encourage to take about 15 credit hours a semester. You can put in classes if you have an idea of what classes you want to take. You can select what residence hall or meal plan that you want. And then you can also input any kind of scholarships you have. So if you were receiving $5,000 through our international merit, you could put the $2,500 on there for the semester, and then it will show you a really close estimate of what you would have to pay to ETSU. And it can even break it down to a payment plan. So a really neat resource that we're excited about. I encourage you to use it if you're trying to get a better idea of how much money you need to budget to pay ETSU. So housing's another important thing. Today is November 16th, so we're getting pretty close to our January start date. You've still got time to apply for housing, but please do that as soon as possible. Everything is first come, first serve at ETSU, so we don't have any kind of freshman residence hall compared to upperclassmen residence hall. And we've got all different types of residence halls. So depending on your budget, depending on what kind of amenities that you want in your room, you're going to be able to choose that room. But you need to apply early so that way you can get your first pick. And to apply, to view any of the residence hall touring videos, if you just want to see a good price breakdown, please go to etsu.edu/housing. I do have some floor plans on this slide just to give you an idea. Like I said, there are 5 different types of residence halls. These are just 3. Lucille Clement, that's one of our most popular with international students. That's what we call a traditional style. It's an open floor plan. 2 roommates normally share. There is a sink in the room, and you get a pretty big closet space, but then you would share a bathroom with a set of rooms. So maybe 5 or 6 different rooms. Those bathrooms do get cleaned twice a day. So they are pretty clean. And then kind of moving up on the affordability kind of ladder would be a suite style where you and a roommate would share a room. There would be another set of roommates and then a bathroom in the middle. So and then moving up, our kind of middle area would be something like Governor's Hall. This floor plan on the right. So you have 2 roommates per room, open floor plan, and you get a bathroom in the room. So you and your roommate would be sharing a bathroom. Up from that would be an efficiency apartment, where really similar to Governor's, open floor plan, you get a bathroom in the room, but then we throw in a kitchenette. So if you like to cook or you think you want to cook, then you'd be able to do that in your room. And then our most expensive option, and the option that goes the fastest, would be our apartment style. So something like Centennial. You get your own bedroom, your roommate has their own bedroom, but you share a bathroom, a kitchenette, and then a small living area. So lots of different options depending on your budget, depending on what kind of amenities that you want. All of our residence halls come with Wi-Fi, cable included, all of the stuff, heat, air conditioning, and everything is fully furnished. So you don't have to worry about buying your own furniture on your own campus. If you live on campus, you do have to have a meal plan. So that's important to keep in mind. Most students have the 7-day silver level meal plan. It's all you can eat. So if you want to go to the dining hall and grab lunch, you can do that. You just swipe your student ID. We also have chain restaurants that you can spend your meal plan. You can use within your meal plan. They include everything from Subway to Chick-fil-A. There's a Starbucks on campus and lots of other restaurants. We've got a Taco Bell that's going to open up in the spring, hopefully, if all goes to plan. So we're really excited about that. Immunizations, I just wanted to touch on this briefly. You probably received some email communication about this. If not, you will shortly. But if you have your immunizations completed in your home country, let us know. There's a form on our website that your physician can fill out. Or if you want just more information about what kind of immunizations you're going to have to take or more details on those, you can go to etsu.edu/UHC, or you can email us. Or if you're watching this live, you can ask us in the comment section and we'll be happy to go into more detail. Orientation is really important. You should have received a link for our virtual orientation. It's called Launch. Can be done online. If you've not received an email, please go to etsu.edu/orientation. You can also sign up for orientation at that website. And that will give you all kinds of really like pre-arrival information, things that you need to know before you get to campus. And then we will have an international welcome event here on campus. It's Wednesday, January 11th. Please make plans to join us for that. We'll go over your check-in documents. We'll go over different immigration policies. We'll have a lot of fun things too. You'll get to meet different ETSU faculty and staff. Normally our president or provost, they're able to come and speak at it. So it's a really neat thing. If you can arrive before January 11th, please do that. Please do so you can come to this event. So advisement, that's another big question that I get. So at ETSU, advisors are assigned by majors. Once you've registered for orientation, your advisor should reach out to you. Depending on what department you're in or what major you're in, that will depend on when you get advised. So some advisors are trying to advise before students get to campus. Others will wait until you get here, and they'll be able to advise you that first week of class. So if you're arriving a week before class, you should have plenty of time to get things done like your immunizations, your advisement, and then you'll also be able to attend our international welcome event. So that's another benefit of arriving early if you're able to do so. I did want to point out some student resources for you. One of the biggest, or one of the student organizations that I'm most excited about is our International Buccaneer Buddies program. Students are paired with a volunteer student. So maybe they're an upperclassman. They could be a domestic student that's from the United States, or they could be another international student. They've been here a little bit longer. They'll be able to show you around campus. They'll be able to, if you have any questions or you're just trying to figure out your way around Johnson City, they should be able to help you with that. And then International Buccaneer Buddies, they also do lots of social activities, different hiking trips in the warmer months, they went bowling a couple of weeks ago. They may have a movie night, lots of different social activities. So that way you can make, it's easier for you to make friends while you're here on campus. So if you don't know anybody when you're coming to campus, this is a great way to meet people very quickly. Campus safety is another question I get, especially about from parents. Our campus is very safe. So that's a benefit of living in Johnson City. It's a smaller area, very tight-knit community. And on campus itself is a good size too. Everything is very well lit. So if students are out walking at nighttime, they're not having to walk in the, really dark or anything like that. We do have professional law enforcement that patrol campus 24/7. So that adds another layer of safety. And then we've also got our ETSU Safe app. And that's something really neat. Say that you were in the library studying really late at night and you weren't comfortable walking back to your residence hall, or you just wanted, you didn't feel safe. So you can get on the Safe app, request a safe voyage, and one of our officers can come and escort you back to your residence hall. So that's another really nice perk of somewhere like ETSU. And then this is a picture of Pepper. She's kind of like our campus therapy dog. She's awesome. If you have Instagram, definitely check her account out. It's at @Pepper_ETSU. It's always a highlight when Pepper's around campus. Lots of students like to take pictures with her, and she's always at all kinds of events, like our athletic events and all kinds of other stuff. So those are really your next steps. Things you need to be thinking about, things you need to be doing as we're quickly approaching our January start date. But now I'm going to talk about why ETSU. So just to give you more context and information about the university, just maybe you're still trying to decide between a couple of schools, or you're trying to decide if ETSU is the right fit for you. I thought that this might help a little bit. So ETSU, we like to say that it's a major university with a small college feel, because we have about 14,000 students, which is a really good size, because it's big enough where we have all the perks of going to a bigger school, like a big career service center, a pretty large alumni network, lots of on-campus resources that you might not find at a smaller school. And we've got all the fun stuff that go along with a bigger school too, like over 250 student organizations, lots of events that go on. I'll talk about that on the next couple of slides. But then we're also still small enough where we have a student to faculty ratio of 16:1. Our average class size is 20. And that's a really good size, because you're not turned into a number. It's not so big that you miss out on a lot of the perks of a smaller school. We've also got about 400 international students, so you will get to meet students from other countries and other walks of life. So that's another kind of perk of going to a school the size of ETSU. And these are just some of the on-campus resources and the perks of going to a school like ETSU. We do have a career service center where they can do everything from help teach you how an American interview goes or how to prepare an American resume. We also provide free tutoring on campus. We have professional advisement for all of our students, and we do offer free counseling for all of our students. And then, like I said, we have over 250 student organizations. They range everything from academic groups, they're faith-based organizations, there are community service organizations. I mean, almost anything you can think of, we have an organization for it. So no matter what your interests are, you'll be able to find other students who have similar interests to you. We're also big enough where we have major concerts. So Miranda Lambert, she's a really big country artist here in the United States. She was on campus last spring. And so that's another kind of experience you're going to be able to have on campus. It's free for our students to go to those concerts. They get to vote on what acts come to campus. So that's another neat kind of thing that we offer students. And then we are an NCAA Division I school. We compete in the Southern Conference. We are the ETSU Buccaneers. So our mascot is a Buccaneer. We call him Bucky, and I think I might have a picture of him. If I do, I'll point him out. But if you're interested in playing sports, you can learn more about that at etsubucks.com. But I think the neatest thing about our athletic programs or any of our sporting events, they're free for students. So you get to go, you just have to show your ID, you can get in the gate. So whether it's a basketball game, an American football game, soccer, baseball, any of those sports, you get to go and go for free. And that's another really cool experience that you're going to be able to have once you get here. And then another reason, like when you're asking yourself why ETSU, maybe it's our nationally ranked programs. We have over 160 undergraduate programs. They're spread out over 10 different colleges. We offer we are AACSB accredited with our College of Business and Technology. So if you're interested in business, we offer almost more comprehensive health science programs than almost any other college in the United States. So if you're interested in becoming a nurse or a doctor, a physician's assistant, anything within the healthcare field, we probably got it. And ETSU is a great place to start at the undergraduate level if you've got a goal to become a doctor or any of those things like that. We're also the largest college in nursing in the state of Tennessee. We're ranked the top computing school in the state of Tennessee. So lots of great programs. Here's a full list. So if you want to pause and watch, you can. Or we also have more information on our website, just the etsu.edu. And then you can search majors. So another reason when you're asking yourself why ETSU, it could be our dream location. Johnson City is a great place to live. Tennessee is a great state to live in. It's very safe. It's a beautiful area. We're right in the heart of the Appalachian Highlands. We do get 4 seasons, so we have pretty mild summers. We have fall, all of our leaves change colors. Campus is very beautiful. The area is very beautiful. In the wintertime, we do get a little bit of snow, not a lot, but a little bit. So if you've never experienced snow before, you'll get to do that here. And then in the springtime, it's beautiful as everything kind of blossoms out. We have lots of flowers. Just a very beautiful area. But in the state, if you were looking at a map of the U.S., or a map of Tennessee, we're in the northeast corner up here in Johnson City. And as you can see, we are in the heart of the Appalachian Highlands from some of these pictures, surrounded by mountains. Johnson City itself is home to about 70,000 people. It's a really good size because it's big enough to have, we have our own mall, movie theater, bowling alley, lots of local restaurants that students can eat at, lots of places to hang out after class or on the weekends. But we're still small enough that it's a very safe area. The cost of living is pretty low compared to other areas in the United States. And where we're at in the Appalachian Mountains is one of the most visited areas in the United States. We're right down the road from the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which is the most visited national park in the United States. So lots of Americans visit this area for vacation, and that makes it a really fun and neat place to go to college. If you're thinking about booking your plane ticket, so I just wanted to touch on this briefly. We do have an airport that's about 25 minutes from campus. It's called Tri-Cities Regional, and we really encourage you to fly into Tri-Cities Regional because we should be able to offer you airport pickup if you can just let us know ahead of time when you're arriving to Tri-Cities. We can have someone there to pick you up if you need, someone to bring you back to campus or anything like that. We can offer that. So as you're looking at your plane tickets after you've received your visa, please plan to fly into Tri-Cities. You will have to make a connecting flight at one of our international airports, maybe Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas, Newark. There are a lot of different airports that will connect to Tri-Cities. Campus itself is also a really beautiful area. It's a 360-acre arboretum, which just means there are trees everywhere. And it's beautiful, especially in the fall time as the leaves as they change, lots of yellows and reds and oranges. I call it a 15-minute walking campus because you can get from one side to the other in about 15 minutes. And that's a really nice perk because regardless of what residence hall you're living in, you're going to be able to get to class quickly. And then we do have 5 miles of hiking and biking trails on campus. So if you don't have a car or you don't have a way to get out, off campus and you want to go hiking or biking, you can stay on campus and do that. Or if you just want to get out and do some homework outside, there are lots of places to do that on campus. We do have an online kind of virtual tour. It's etsu.university-tour.com. If you want to check that out, there's a virtual map. You can click on buildings. It will tell you a little bit about each one of those. Most of them have video, little video snippets too, if you want to look at those. And then over the last few years, we've done about $250 million in construction. So there are lots of new stuff on campus. We just got a brand new renovation to our student center. It's got everything from most of our chain restaurants, like I was mentioning earlier, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. There's a Boar's Head Deli. Our dining hall is in there. We've also got an area that we call the Cave, and that is a neat place to hang out between classes, or if you just want to grab lunch or dinner and take it in there and eat, you can. There's a huge TV screen. Our esports teams have their arena there, so they broadcast all of their streams into the Cave. There's small concerts and different events in the Cave too. So really neat place to hang out inside the DP Culp Center, our student center up here. We've got a center for physical activity that's really nice. This is a picture of the inside. Lots of workout equipment. There are 4 basketball courts. There's an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Lots of class spaces that you would be able to take advantage of. We offer everything from yoga to ballroom dancing to martial arts, and all those classes are free. You can take in the afternoons. You just have to sign up online for those. And the use of our campus gym is also free. So you get to use all that free or all that workout equipment. It's included with your tuition. You just swipe your student ID and you can go in and use all of that stuff. The Martin Center for the Arts is something that opened pretty recently. We're excited for that because we're going to be able to have not only our student-led productions in the Martin Center, but we'll also be able to have professional Broadway plays that tour throughout the United States. They can stop here in Johnson City and we can host them at the Martin Center. So that's another experience you'll be able to have if you want to while you're here at ETSU. And then we've got all kinds of other stuff. This is a picture of our library. It's open 24/7. It's where our free tutoring service is at. It even has an Einstein's bagel shop inside of it. So if you need a coffee, a donut or coffee while you're studying, you can snag some of that in our library. We have a ropes course on campus. We've got a new University Commons area. It's got its own bakery out there. It has a slide, so if you want to slide in the middle of the day, you can. It even has its own putting green. So it's another neat place to hang out when it's a little bit warmer. They do lots of different kind of festivals or different student functions out there throughout the year. So here's a quick snapshot of a checklist, everything that you're going to need to do or things you need to be thinking about doing before you arrive on campus. So if you want to take a picture of this screen or you just want to screenshot it, that can be helpful. And just to run through those quickly, make sure to activate your ETSU email and your Goldlink. Request your I-20 before December 1st if you've not done so already. Apply for housing or at least start looking at your housing options. Plan to submit your immunizations. If you're going to wait and do them here, please plan to arrive early so you have plenty of time to do that. Sign up and complete orientation. Plan to join us for our January 11th welcome event here on campus. Plan to meet with your advisor. They'll be reaching out to you and let you know how to do that. And then sign up for the International Buccaneer Buddies program. You should receive some emails about that shortly. And lastly, stay connected with us. So if you have questions, you can always email us at international@etsu.edu. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And if you can send us direct messages on there, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. The international account is at ETSU_international. Or if you want to follow our admissions account, it's at ETSU admissions. And so that's most of my presentation. If you all have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Let us know why you want to come to ETSU. If you know, or there are things that you're excited about, please put them in the comment section. We'd love to hear and love to know why you're thinking about ETSU or why you picked ETSU. And other than that, if you have questions, we'll stay on for a couple minutes. You can put those in the comment section and we'll reply to those either verbally or on the comment feed. If you're watching this at a later date, feel free to comment down the road. We'll keep an eye on it. So that way, if you have questions and you asked after this is already aired, we can answer those, or you can direct message us on any of those social media accounts that I mentioned. Okay, it looks like we don't have a lot of questions coming in. So I will go ahead and say, if you have questions, and like I said, you're watching this later, feel free to put them in the comments. We'll keep an eye on it and respond to those as quickly as we can. You can also direct message us on Instagram or YouTube, Facebook, any of those social media accounts, and we'll keep an eye on it. You can also email us at international@etsu.edu. But other than that, thanks for, to those of you that are watching live, thanks for sticking with us and tuning in. If you have questions, please let us know. But I can't wait to see you on campus here in January. And keep an eye on your email. We'll send you more information as we have it.